Test, test. Okay, sorry. Whoa, that was weird. Tried to start streaming and that just didn't want to do the thing it needed to do. It's been a hectic couple of hours. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Haven't done this in a long time, and I missed you guys terribly. I just have been so super busy with Philadelphia Miniaturia, and I'll talk all about that here in a little bit. It has been one wild ride the last month, and yeah, just this whole year, if I'm being completely honest, it's been crazy. So I'm gonna chitty chat about that tonight and how that all went. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Tonight we're gonna make a festive wreath, I think. I think that'd be nice. And like, I couldn't find anything that wasn't like candles or cornucopias. Or like pumpkins. We're doing a pumpkin thing next week, but let's see. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Sorry, I didn't get to prototype this as much as I wanted. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Which is to say, at all. Hi, Evil, how are you? So, I know Nexus wants to hear about Philadelphia Miniaturia, so I'll wait for her to get in here, and she should be in here in a couple minutes. But yeah, it was. I mean, overall, amazing experience. Sorry if that was just like really crinkly. Overall, really, really great experience. Just phenomenal people. Got to meet a whole bunch of new people. There's so many like. I hate to put it like this, but there were a lot of younger people at the show, which was fantastic. A lot of new faces. It was so cool to be on the other side of the table for once. I've never. I mean, I've stood back behind tables before for like friends who do sell at the shows if they needed a bathroom break or they wanted to go and run and check something out. But until you do it for your own items, there's nothing like it. And at the same time, I was joking with one of the ladies next to me because she had her niece there, and you could tell that her niece was like her biggest fan because it was like her niece was like, oh, and she does this awesome thing and she does this really cool thing and this was really neat and I really like that my aunt does this, and if you notice, and like everybody should just have their biggest fan sell their work for them. Because oh man, like, because as an artist, you nitpick your own work. You see what you do wrong, and you see, you know your flaws. Like when I show my stuff, I say, well, I certainly don't consider myself artisan work. And the people in front of the table go, no, but your work is awesome. It's like, well, thank you. I appreciate that you think it is. But I think it sucks. No, it's just, it's different, It's different to have somebody else sell your work. But, yeah. Just a really cool time. So, yeah, I went to name night, and let me get this wrapped. Thank you. It was nice. So I went to name night. NAME is the National Association for Miniature Enthusiasts, and they've been trying to get me to join for like 20 years at this point, because I am young and because I like minis, but all of like their group meetings meet at like 10 o'clock on a Tuesday in North Jersey, at least our local chapter, or I'd have to drive down to Delaware. And it's also like one of those guilds that you have to pay a fee to be in, and I just, I never had the money. But apparently there's a lot more to it than I thought, because my friend Monica was like scolding me for having never joined. There's apparently a magazine that's exclusive to NAME, and there's, different shows that they host, and you get like online benefits on their websites and things like that, and I never really considered all of those things because I guess I never knew about them. I just thought it was like, you go and you're in this group and you make minis with, a bunch of people that are also in the group. So it just never was a thing. I'm maybe considering joining after some of the interactions I had with the magazine editor. I think she was the editor. I have her name written down. This is the Gazette that they put out. And she wrote her name down in here. Cindy. She's the Gazette editor. Yeah, they do have a miniature version of it for sale at the name table, which is funny. But she was looking at Cindy, the Gazette editor, she was looking at my table, and I have a lot of pretty simple things to make if you wanted to do it on your own, and that's kind of why I stream and why I put it up on YouTube, because the thing is, like, my stuff, there's no business secret. That's not how we get people into miniature, and that's not how we continue the hobby. And I made that very clear to a lot of my customers. Like, if you have a question about how I made something, I am happy to share it with you, because if you want to do it, go right ahead. And if you don't, buy my stuff. So I was talking to Cindy about all this, and she was very impressed with all of like the little, different cutout things that I had, and ideas that I guess she had never really seen before. They were fresh ideas to her. And she was like, I'd be very happy to do a collaboration with you for the magazine, because the Gazette does have like, printables and cutouts and things like that. And she said she'd also be happy to promote my business and tell my story which I think is a pretty interesting story of how I got into miniatures and the essentially family history behind all of it. So it was just like amazing to have that kind of connection with somebody at the show that is that interested in my work. You know, I'm not, like I said, I don't consider myself awesome work, but to have somebody that thinks that it could be a benefit to other people, that's enough for me. How big do I want this wreath? Trying to multitask is not my forte right now. It's 1.5 feet, so that would be 18 inches, so okay. It's a pretty decent sized wreath. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I've got that. I have to reach out to her at some point. Work on that. What else? I had a lady who she wants to commission me to do vegetable plants for her upcoming dollhouse project that she's doing. And I told her, I was like, I've only made vegetable plants for myself. She goes, well, I think you're the only person who can do it. I was like, oh boy, you, okay. If you say so, lady. I don't know where she was getting it that I, had or was going to make vegetable plants, but she apparently had her little heart set on me doing it, which is fine. I guess I don't mind that. But I was not considering going into making them, and my mom actually the night before, she was like, oh, you should really make the vegetable plants because people would love getting little vegetable plants. And I'm like, no, just I'm not, I don't, that's so much work. And then this lady out of the blue was like, you should make me vegetable plants. And I'm like, oh boy, okay, sure. Gosh, what else? Made my logo on the table. Made my high goal on the table. Well, my logo was to sell an item, and my high goal was to make back the money on the table, and I did very well for myself, I think. I had a couple people come hang out at my table. Made a bunch of sales. I think a couple people are pretty interested in watching me stream, so we might have a couple new viewers tonight. Yeah, but overall, great show. I think it's the best show I've seen in, probably 7 years. In the 20 years that I've been going there, it's probably been the best one in a long time. And I really do think we're on an upswing in miniatures. Sorry, gotta find something here. It's like I could have been prepared for this stream, but I was not. So what else? think. What else did I do? I feel like, I mean, those were most of the takeaways from the show. I am going to be doing the show next year. I have decided that. It was a blast. I don't know how I couldn't do it again. It was a lot of fun. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for next year. If I'm going to make vegetable plants, then I guess, I mean, I should just stick with that, right? I mean, that seems to be... I had a couple people who were interested in them. I'll show off some of the stuff that I got from the show here in a little bit. I just want to try to get this going. This is, I mean, it's pretty much a prototype. I don't really know what I'm doing. Went to the craft store today to get some stuff for future projects. I did get calendars put up finally for this month, and I have one set up for next month, ready to go. So when we get there, I'll know what I'm doing. I am going to put up a blog post at the end of the month about just everything that's been happening since October. Finally got to kind of cleaning up my craft room, and then I started making a mess again, because that's what you do. That's how this works. What are these? Oh, these are, so I have my mom got me a whole bunch of like these paper punch outs at one point, and these I'm gonna make into sunflowers because I think sunflowers would be super cute on this wreath. And then this is a flocking material, which is kind of like I guess the closest you can equate it to is like lint. But I think a sunflower would be really cute on here. And then I'm gonna make little pumpkins, little teeny tiny pumpkins. And then I got these beads from the craft store today, well, the hobby shop, that they came in red and orange, and I thought they would be super cute too. And this is like this is a field grass that you use for modeling, which is like a really fine, fibery kind of hair, I guess. I don't know what it is, but natural product. So we're just gonna like load up this wreath, see what comes out of it. It's all been so hectic, and then I've got like all my stepson's grandparents are like texting me constantly. What does he want for Christmas? What does he want for his birthday? Like, I haven't had a minute to sit down to tell you. I have no idea. This stuff is dangerous. It's like if fabric was a glitter. Let's see, there's our little sunflower. Oh boy, what else? I mean, that was pretty much the story of the show. Oh boy. Oh, that's a dumb way to package these. Oh no, they are sealed. Okay. Oh my god. Huh. Nearly had a heart attack there. Let's close that up before I sneeze it all over the room. Got them. Let's make some tiny pumpkins. think I'm gonna call it early because I was supposed to study for a test I have tomorrow. And life said no. Life said, no, you've got like 12 million other things to do. So I'd like to go do that tonight. Not that it matters whether I pass, but still, like, I'd like to. Just try and shape a tiny pumpkin. Orange is a very squishy clay. Got our shape. Just need to put a stem on him. Ooh, I've got, do I have brown? If I don't do it in polymer clay, might be better. One moment. Figuring my life out here. It's like a constant thing. Oh, that was another fun thing I managed to do this weekend. cloves be good stems? They could be good stems. I consider them a little bit too big for what I'm working with. But if you were working in something like a, maybe like a 1/6 scale, which is like for every 2 inches, I think, it would be a foot. In real life. Like, I think Barbie is considered 1/6 scale. Or play school scale, maybe that would be a little bit better. I'm just trying to curl some floral wire here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. See how that looks. But I think a clove would be a little bit too big for the teeny tiny pumpkin I'm working on right now. Oops. And I could probably put maybe some marigolds, like how we did with our Dia de los Muertos garlands. Yeah, there's, I mean, you could just chock this full of stuff. At the end of the month, I'm going to be making Hanukkah decorations. I've got 2 picked out. I am nervous about them because there's not a lot of like decorating that I've seen. Oh, I should be doing this under the camera. So I don't want it to be distasteful or tacky. And I'm also doing Kwanzaa next month. Spoiler alert. Letter banners, napkins, lights, and the works. I found, so since I can probably ask you about this, I found this really pretty Star of David. It's a wooden Star of David, and it's got a blue scarf kind of draped on it. Not a scarf, but like a ribbon draped on it. It's very pretty, but I don't know if that's, you know, okay. I also found it's like a door hanging. It's 4 dreidels with a bow. And I thought it was cute. But, like, again, I don't want to make anything that's going to upset people. I can send pictures if that helps describe it. Or, nope, I don't have the sketch in here. Never mind. It's not working out right. Yeah. I feel like if I looked at my sources and it was like if it came from like a Better Home and Gardens kind of book or website, then it was a little bit more okay than say, you know, somebody that didn't seem like they knew what they were talking about. Somebody that wanted to teach their kids what Hanukkah was without doing much of the research. A mommy blog, if you would. Okay, that actually kind of looks better. Sure. I get that. I might have to reach out to other people that might know. But I also hate being that person that's like, "Hi, you're you're my Jewish friend. Can you give me advice on this Jewish thing I'd like to make?" That feels bad. I gotta bake these guys before I do anything else. I'm pretty happy with them so far. Super cute. Alright, I will be right back. Let me get these teeny tiny pumpkins in the oven. distracted by mom things. Okay, so pumpkins are in. Debating putting another sunflower. I think one is cute enough, really. I don't know. What do we think? Go ahead, chat. Have an opinion. One is good, one is good. That's what I thought. I think two would be, like, too much. Maybe other little flowers? What else do I got? What fall things? Where did my... You would think I'd come prepared to this. No, never. I can't even remember where I put them. Holy cow. It is... It's been a minute since I was in my craft room, really. Aha. Ha ha ha. If you go with more, you need more than two. Right, yeah. And I think I'm gonna customize these a little bit, so so they're all going to be a little different from one another. feel like I'm not working far enough in. Alright, Nexus. I was just telling everybody how the Miniatura went. And some future endeavors. And we were talking about stuff that I wanted to make for Hanukkah. And then Christmas, I have no idea what I'm gonna make because I feel like everything has been made for Christmas. But I have these items that I picked up. I have this glitter glitter flakes. I don't know. It's like this heavy. It kind of looks like aquarium gravel. And then I've got these little washi tape kind of things. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. I'd like to use them. So if anybody has any ideas, I'm happy to take them because I got nothing for them. And then here in a little bit, I'm gonna show off what I got at the Miniatura. I just want to get a couple of flowers onto this wreath first. My husband made popcorn and hasn't given me tribute yet, and I'm angry. Is that too red, you think? Oh no. Present ribbon. Right, yeah, I could do something like that. That could work. Welcome back. Oh, Butterfingers tonight. Let me go get these tiny pumpkins. Loud anime noises. Okay. Tiny pumpkin 1. Tiny pumpkin 2. So I've got this corn hair that I think I can make into like some sort of cool branching thing to put these orange. I don't know. I've got an idea. I'm not sure where it's going quite yet, honestly. I'm just like working off of like half an idea here. Just in general for this wreath. Like, not quite sure. I looked up ideas, but none of them really spoke to me. Kind of don't want to go overboard, but at the same time, I think if I don't, it won't look right. I was like, oh, simple wreath ideas for Thanksgiving, and one of them was like, get Indian corn. And I was like, oh no, not making Indian corn and minis. Not right now. Not tonight. That's cute by itself, honestly. Wondering if I should do red instead. I do have these, they're like reddish orange berries instead of orange berries, because maybe I'll do a mix of both, because I feel like there's already a little bit too much orange. I'll do a mix of both because some berries would not be completely ripe. I don't know what this plant is supposed to be. And to answer your question, Nexus, earlier, I think they are foam. Ooh, they certainly act like foam. Oh no, danger. Alright. I think it's pretty festive. It's got a bunch of different flowers, and I can definitely customize this to, you know, make something a little bit different for each one. I'm actually pretty impressed with it, honestly. For not knowing where I was going with it, I think I did okay. Yeah, super pretty. So, I'm gonna finish off the night with showing off some of the stuff I got at the show. And I'll be making some of these in the coming future. I just need to really get to the holidays. Next couple of weeks is also going to be hectic, but I don't have a deadline right now, so that's nice, right? We used all sorts of different material tonight. Natural materials and paper materials and plasticky materials. Let's put that up here. Clay, wire. Alright, so let's start off with name night. Name night. I made So they usually have like these round tables and kits and things like that, so I made some cupcakes at one of the kits. I mean, they're supposed to be like quick take home. They're not perfect things. Got some, oh, this was in the, they also had a grab bag, so they had some pots and a birdhouse. They had yellow roses, and I already have some yellow roses, so I'm gonna add those to that collection. They had a barn quilt. I don't know what this was. Just a piece of, just a filler, I guess. They had the 50 year anniversary party in a bag with some beads and a balloon and some fun facts about name. I picked up another one of these tree kits. They were doing these last year, and I thought they turned out pretty cute, so I asked for another. Ooh, they also have had this ask me about name sticker. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I might find a place for it. And the business card for name. If you two are so interested in joining, I might be joining here in a little bit because, like I said, there was, you know, that discussion with the editor of the Name Gazette who was very interested in my work. This, I believe, is a 1/4 scale chair and table and lamp that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with, but we'll see. Excuse me. Then I made a martini using some resin. Oh, that was really cool too because so they had these resins that you could tint, and it came in like a squeezy tube, like oh, they also give me a free tiny glue. But it came in tubes like that, and I've never seen resin come like that, so I was like, ooh, cool, gonna look into that because I don't use a lot of resin. And then they gave me a ton of cake. If it focused there, like a tiny petit four. Cute, right? So, that was it. There was some candy in there, but that is long gone. Then, oh, and then this was a kit for a tiny dress or a tiny doll. It was really, really tiny 1/4 scale doll. Yep. What's the name of the resin? Oh, I have no idea. But I will find it, and when I find out, I will let you know. Put all that away. Oops. Gentle Bailey. So my friend Monica showed up to support me, and she makes all these baskets. She's been on here before, and I think I've shown off a bunch of the baskets that she's given me. She is known as Minis, and I was talking to my mother-in-law who was helping me man my table on Saturday, and I was telling her, oh, I've got like, you know, I have to have like 11 baskets by Monica. Like I love her work. Let me see. Hold on. Let me count. 2, 3, 4, cornucopia. I've got an Easter basket. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. From what I can see, about 8 of her baskets, and but I was saying like 11, 12 because I can only. I feel like I'm missing some. I feel like there's more. And I'm just not seeing them. I have a wreath by her. I feel like there's more. Anyway, but it's like, oh, 11, 12, and she goes 13, 14, 15. And I was like, holy cow, lady. What? She goes, congratulations on your wedding. And I was like, oh my god, what? So, she made a trug. It is so cute, and I love it. And I've always loved it. And every time I've seen it, I've been like, I love that trug. I have to have it. And I just never got around to buying it because money's been tight for a little bit. But I love it. And then she made this plate. She's like, for your veggies to go on. No, I've got cornucopia and an Easter one. And I counted those. Right? Super cute. Right. Look at that. Look at that. Look how amazing her work is. And then she made this one. She was like, I know you would appreciate it, but it was a pain in the butt. Oh no. Butt. And just like, look at it. It's a half basket. Oh. I do have a trug. Well, I've got another trug now. Haha. Alright. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so I'm up to 12. Well, I've got another trug now, and I'm happy about it. So, it's got my knitting stuff in it. Huh. Alright, well. Cute, right? Oh my gosh. Super cute. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it, but there's your maker's mark right there. Love it. Love. And I think this is a sweet grass basket. She made like a bajillion of these and it really burnt her out, really. Oh my gosh. Alright, I do have a trunk. Oh well, that's fine. I love these. And I think they're super cute. Now I can put this somewhere else. I can have baskets in all the other houses. Ha ha ha. Okay. So she gave me those. Then that's mine. That's also mine. Then my neighbor next to me, she does restoring dollhouses, which is really cool. Well, her niece and her great niece were there helping out with the table, and her great niece had to have been like 8 or 9. She was adorable, and she was going back and forth to like the kids' table and running all over, and she was just like so happy to be there. And she was going over all her minis with me because I was happy to chat with her about it. She goes, oh, I made her tiny potato chips for her bags of potato chips that she had gotten. And she goes, I got this for you. And it's a little rose in a vase. Isn't that just so cute? It's adorable. And she was so thoughtful. It was just the sweetest little thing. That just means a lot to me. Seeing her so enthusiastic about miniatures at that age, just it made me kind of sappy. And I finally got from Art of Mini. My pine cones are already falling off. I got pine cones, teeny tiny pine cones. And these are 1/24th scale, but I'm gonna use them for something. I got them. I also got more of the garden tags from them, because these were their last ones, and I was like, oh, I have to get these because I need more. And Art of Mini is great. They do a lot of the laser cut and 3D print stuff, but their stuff is like, it's like vintage kind of Beatrice Potter, kind of Victorian, kind of, it's very antique-y, but it's really cute, and I like their work, and they're just like the nicest people ever, and they're from Germany, I believe. So them coming over is great, and I think if I go to Chicago this year, I'll get to see them again. So, got some stuff from them. I have 1.5 million business cards that I collected for my mom. I got myself some kits because I can't not. SDK makes awesome flower kits. So I got a fern, and I got a delphinium. And last but not least, also from SDK, I got a holly, because I love hollies, and like the holly is like kind of almost my family's symbol in a way. Every Christmas present, I remember my mom packaging for people, or envelopes for Christmas. It always had a stamped holly on it, and when I started making my own Christmas presents, I would stamp my bags and tags with holly. And last year, the Christmas ornament I made was copper holly leaves with cracked glass marble berries. So I don't think I've ever seen like actual holly in Mini, but I saw this one and was like, oh, I have to get it because it's just so cute, and I like getting plants for around my dollhouses to make it feel more like it's, you know, realistic. One of these days it'll be an actual landscape, but for now we got this. And I think these beads on here, no, they look polymer. They don't look the same. Either way, super cute. Really loved it. Had to have it. So that was my treat to myself. I didn't spend a lot this year, but I also didn't get a lot, like, around to a lot of different tables. My cup that I had. So it was a lot of fun, and I did pick up cards. Let's see what paperwork I got here. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, reach. And then I'm gonna call it a night here because I really do need to go study for this test. Alright, so let's scoot them back into their box that they were in. And that to go. Alright, so let's see. This was Linlot Minis. I actually, so they do a lot of, they've got a storefront. But they had one woman there who does florals. And I was in the market for a floral arrangement. Oh no. So I was talking to her about it, and I think I might actually have her do my floral arrangement that I was looking to get. Because I've got pieces in my dollhouse that represent people in my life. Like there's a music box that plays Let Me Call You Sweetheart, and that represents my grandfather. I've got a kaleidoscope that represents my memes. I've got flowers that represent my grandmother. you know, there's a piece in there that represents me, my father, my brother, my best friend, but I don't have one for my husband yet, and I hadn't really found the right person to do it because it's going to have to be a custom piece. And the thing about miniatures is with floral arranging, it's hard to get it to flow, it seems like. You know, it's very, everything is very linearly arranged. So, but I saw, Monica actually suggested her to me, and I saw her work and I was like, I have to have her do it. And she specializes in wildflowers, so what I'm going to get is my wedding bouquet in miniature to represent my husband. And I thought that would be nice. So I'm gonna reach out to her after the new year and hopefully get that going finally. The Modern Dollhouse was one of my neighbors. She's pretty cool, Lindsay. A lot of her stuff is 3D, or no, laser cut, but I mean, it's really modern furniture, like stuff you would buy at IKEA or, you know, Ashley Home Goods or whatever. Just really cool, modern, not Victorian furniture. So she was neat. She was a great neighbor. She had so much stuff. Oh my gosh. Tiny dollhouse. Think. Can't remember that one. Tiny dollhouse, I can't remember. Oops. Sorry guys. I'm sure I picked up your business card for a good reason. There's the Miniature Gazette again that I'm gonna have to reach out and hopefully do some collaboration with. So that's exciting. My signs from the show. Look how cool that is. That was so cool. That was just, it was surreal. It really was. Getting out there and seeing that. Touch of the Past. She does these really cool knitted things. She had these really beautiful knitted stockings that I think I might invest in at some point. There used to be a lady that did like tea cozies. She wasn't there. This is a different lady. She's pretty cool. So that artistic florals. They also do really nice florals. I was thinking about getting her to do my bouquet, but I think I'm gonna go with Linlot. Dollhouse Revivals was my other neighbor. They were great. Prodigia Minima. She had some Mexican pieces, and she had Dia de los Muertos. She had an ofrenda. She had a couple of ofrendas for sale, but she had the tissue paper banners. That I had to ask her how she made them. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, these are the next Dollhouse shows that are coming up. I have to keep that in mind because I'm going to the Delaware one to help somebody. I'm gonna man his booth for him while he does workshops. And then the Lancaster show, maybe I'll take a trip out there. I hear it's good. So I got a couple of flyers for those. Joanne Roberts. Oh, she does fabric and trim. That I didn't get trim. Nexus, you'll find these guys neat. Kinderson miniatures. Take them down. Zoom in for you. Is Tiny Dollhouse from Canada? Is that them? Nope. Why did I take down Tiny Dollhouse? They were neat. You'd like them. Trial Size Dove Bar was also a neat one. You'd like them. I got a sticker. Small Scale Miniaturin. Really cool stuff. Yeah, take them down. Itty Bitty Mini Mart. Also really cool. Akobu, she was a really nice lady. I liked her stuff. They were cute. They were like little figures. LK Miniatures. That's another one. I don't know why I took that down. But I have it. Marie's Mini Shop. That probably was my mother-in-law going around and getting that, and Dawn's Miniature Delights. Those are probably my mother-in-law getting cards for me. There's another Dollhouse Revivals. Don't need that. There's the name thing that I might have to do here. Miniature Designs. Oh, this was them trying to get me to come do a show down in Georgia. Not happening. Sorry, ladies. That's a bit of a hike. And this is the one out in Vegas that I certainly can't make to. So yeah, other than that, I mean, I got a lot of business cards. I have to go back through and see why I picked up some of them, but yeah, there were so many new people, and I made a lot of really cool connections. So overall, great time, great people, wonderful, and I am definitely amped to go back. So I'll be working on stuff in the next year to try to figure out what else I want to do. Excuse me. Let's see, the next couple weeks, so gonna keep working on these guys. Thank you. I'm very excited for me too. Gonna keep working on these guys. Then next week we're gonna make, if the things I order make it here in time. Ooh, I should order those. That's a tomorrow project. Or a later when I'm trying to study project. We're gonna make maybe some stacked pumpkins next week, because I said I was gonna do them next year, but it's still Thanksgiving time, so I'm gonna make them next week, I think, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If they don't come, I've still got some supplies in a different color that I can use. The following week is going to be Hanukkah decorations, which I have some ideas, and I'm gonna maybe try to post about them before so I don't upset anybody. But they didn't seem very tacky. We'll see. Oh, I might have to go back to the craft store. Oh no. Heaven forbid. So that, and then it's December, and holy cow, we were just like breezing through this year. I feel like it was just 2 years ago that I started all this. 1 second. So other than that, for those of you who are new to my channel and have not checked me out before, my name is Bailey Carr Zimmerman and I own Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I have been doing miniatures I have been collecting miniatures for over 20 years, and in the past 2 years I started making my own and started this business, and I am really happy with the direction it is going and the people I'm meeting. If you want to check out any of my previous videos, you can check out my YouTube at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. My Facebook and Instagram are also Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. My Twitch is Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I try to stream 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays, making and setting up as you saw tonight. I have a TikTok. It's Blueberry Hollow Minis. I have a blog that's blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com. And if none of that clicked with you, if you go to my About Me section, there should be links to all of those websites on there. And I have a link tree now. I had my business card out. I don't know where that... There it is. Nope, that's not it. Packed away. Gone forever. So, never mind on that. But I have a link tree that's linktr.ee/Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. Yeah. And if you're interested in purchasing anything that you have seen me sell or make before, please reach out. Please private message me. I am happy to work with you on getting that piece to you. Other than that, I think that's all I've got for you guys tonight. So I will see you next week, next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll be making some stacked pumpkins. Hope you liked tonight's stream, and I love you guys. See you guys then.